Hello. Today I have a weekly empties. I'm pretty excited because I got through a lot more than I usually do. So we'll go ahead and get into it. And we'll start with what I finished up from Super Tarts. So the first one is Beauty and the Beast, which is sweet blackberries and magically delicious. This is one that I've had before and I love it. It's her Brandy's blackberry is so good, and mixed with the magically delicious, it's just a really great sweet kind of bakery scent, and I love it. But I will say this did not throw well for me, and usually it does. I want to say, so it's about 2.5 years. Okay, sorry about that interruption. My husband needed to know if he had turned off the sprinklers. Okay, so I was saying that this is about 2.5 years old. But if you'll notice, because I know pretty much everybody knows now how her wax or her clamshells look after 2 years. This one's not even, this one is newer than this one because you can tell by the new thing, and I mean, you can see the difference. So I don't know if this was just, I honestly think it was just a bad batch because unless the clamshells, the Beauty and the Beast clamshells never do this, I don't know. To me, I just felt like since it was a lighter throw than normal, and that the thing was so hard still that maybe they just didn't put as much oil as they normally do or as they meant to, because like I said too, the throw was probably a 3 out of 5. You know, it filled up the room, but it was still pretty light. And yeah, it's still a beautiful scent, and I will repurchase it again and hope for a stronger throw this time. The next one I just kind of showed is Nebula, which is lavender, martini, and sandalwood. This I really love. This one, it's real soft. This is a really nice blend. It's strong on the sandalwood, and then the lavender is just mixed in nicely with it. It doesn't really taste, I don't get like the martini part of it. But it was good. It threw like a 3 leaning towards a 4. But it didn't last as long as I was hoping it would. If it lasted longer and was a little bit stronger, I would have repurchased it, but just since it didn't last very long, and it does smell like, you know, you could get a scent like this somewhere else, I think. The next one is Lavender Orange Dream. It's got the same deal in the back with the squishy back. So this is sweet lavender mixed with orange sherbet, and it was nice. It was pretty powdery. I got mostly the orange sherbet, and the lavender part of it, it was like a powdery lavender, I guess. And it did make it like a pretty powdery scent that I didn't really care for. The throw was okay. It was probably a 3, you know, light heading towards medium. Just not something I would repurchase. The next thing I have is these aromatherapy melts. These are from, if you've ever ordered your candle warmer from the candlewarmersetc.com, these are the melts they have, and I ordered one and they gave me it came with 3 free scents. So this one is lavender and ylang, and it was pretty good. I mean, it smells nice. The throw was strong. It was 5 out of 5. Melted it in my bathroom, and yeah, I wouldn't go out of my, if it was at like Walmart, I would probably pick up another one just because it was really nice. And it wasn't like that kind of headache inducing lavender and ylang. It had like a nice softness to it. I just wouldn't go out of my way to order these online just because, you know, it wasn't that great. The next one is Rosemary and Peppermint. And this one was also just okay. It smelled like rosemary and peppermint. It was also a 5 out of 5. But again, just not something I would go out of my way to purchase from that website. Next thing I have is Rainbow Melts. This I loved. This is lemon iced donuts, which is iced lemon cookies and vanilla glazed donuts. This was so good. Oh man. It's also pretty old, from 2019. It was just so strong, and I think it's just, I don't know, the blend of these two together was just amazing. You get the donut scent and the lemon and the cookie and vanilla, all of it. It was just a creamy, lemony bakery scent. And I'm not that big on bakery, but this one was just so good, and I would repurchase this one for sure. The throw was 5 out of 5, and it lasted a long time, almost all day in my son's room. So this I would definitely repurchase if I ever see it again. The next one is, these were from the lemon sampler. And it is lemon cookie bar, which is sweet lemon, brown sugar, and sugar cookie. This one I wasn't a big fan of. It threw well. It was a 5 out of 5. It just, I don't know. I think it was just the brown sugar with the lemon. I just really didn't care for those two together. I'm not sure. Something was just off about this one with me, and it's not one that I would repurchase. So I have a couple or 3 from Empire Alchemy. The first one is called Quiet Time. This is Japanese pear, ginseng, Earl Grey tea, and vanilla. I loved this one. It is amazing. The name is perfect for it. Quiet time. If you're, you know, drawing, reading, doing yoga, meditating, you know, anything like that where you're quiet, you're in your own space. This is like the perfect scent. I didn't really get one scent more than the other. They all just blended perfectly. And in my living room, I have 2 24-watt warmers and a tea light. And I have them positioned kind of in a triangle around my room, if that makes sense. And I got a 4 out of 5 with this. It was a nice medium throw. I loved it. I would buy this. I would buy a lot of this. But I will say, I had one piece left at the end, and I decided that's not enough. One piece is not enough to like fill up my living room. You know, I have to have the 3 warmers to fill it up. So when I only have one piece left, I melt it in my son's room or my daughter's. And this one I melted in my son's room, and I got like, it was like a 2 out of 5. It did not fill up his room at all. And I had to literally just go, you know, when you have to like kind of smell, like you have to go near the warmer to smell it. That's what I got. So if you only have one warmer, you may not have the best throw with this. I would still repurchase it because I would use it for my living room, because I got a good throw. With 3 warmers, yes, it throws. With just one, it just wasn't enough. It wasn't strong enough, unfortunately. The next one is Melon cream soda. And this to me smells like, I guess it's the cream soda. Something about the cream soda mixing with the melon makes it smell to me like a cleaner. Like like a kitchen cleaner or a bathroom cleaner. It has something astringent to it. I melted it in my bathroom. It was a 3 out of 5. It lightly scented the bathroom. And it's just not something that I really cared for or would repurchase. The last one is Harvest Joy. Again, I melted this one in my son's room. I don't know the scent notes. I have no idea. I kind of feel like I smell some apple in there, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I got 0 throw from this in my son's room. It was a pretty decent size too. It was like a leaf, and yeah, 0 throw. So I don't know. It could just be that it's old. But yeah, so I wouldn't repurchase that one. The rest are just from a few different vendors. Sorry, I keep moving around. My foot fell asleep, so I might be shaking the camera. Okay, the next one is Destination Wax, which is lavender manuka honey. It's lavender and bergamot blended with New Zealand manuka honey. I love this scent. It's another old one, but I just love it. I get the lavender, I get the bergamot, and I get the honey too. And to me, this smells like a real honey. Like when you open up a jar of honey, that's what I get from this. But it just mixes very well together. And it's nice. It's definitely, even though it has the honey in it, it's definitely not a sweet lavender. It is more on like the herbally side. So yeah, just beware. It's not a sweet one, but I still love it. And the throw was about a 4 out of 5, and I would definitely repurchase this. In fact, I think I may have repurchased this. I just made an order from their pre-order from the July 1st opening. I may have gotten more of this, but I can't remember now. The next one is Barrett Wax Crafts Fresh Linen. This smells like it's just so good. It smells so nice. It's a laundry scent, obviously, but it smells a little bit fresh. Like it smells like a laundry detergent mixed with maybe like clean cotton or something like that, white clouds. But it's soft and it's nice, and I almost get like the tiniest bit of like a floral or a sweetness, some kind of a sweetness. I love this. I would definitely repurchase this. I usually only like to melt laundry scents in upstairs on laundry day. This one I did melt it upstairs, but then I melted it one day in my living room because it's so nice. It's so fresh and nice that to me, I don't equate it with only laundry. I didn't mind having it in my living room, and I hope that he's going to be opening soon, because I would definitely get more of this. I really did enjoy it. It threw a 4 out of 5, so a nice medium scent. The next one I have is Fresh Lavender Coffee Marshmallow Fireside from That Smell Good shop. And this it smells a lot of, okay, this one was you get the coffee, and it's like a strong coffee, not a sweet coffee. You get the lavender. To me, it smells like an herbal lavender. and then you get the marshmallow fireside, but it doesn't really sweeten it. It just makes it a little bit, you know, burnt or toasted, and it smells so good. I love it. But it was just such a light throw. I want to say it was like maybe a 3 out of 5. You know, it could fill the room, but just very lightly. And when you smell it, it smells like it's going to be so strong. And it just wasn't. And it only lasted, you know, maybe 2 or 3 hours. So, yeah, I was pretty disappointed by that. And just based off of that, I would not repurchase this scent again. So my last melt is definitely my favorite. It's the lemon iced donuts is up there, but this one is my favorite. It's L3 Waxy Wonders, Palo Santo, Zucchini bread, vanilla bean noel, vanilla wafers. This smells amazing. When I smelled it on cold, I didn't really have any high hopes for it. I'm not that into zucchini bread or even just bakery. It's okay, but this, when it warmed up, completely transformed. You get mostly the zucchini bread, but then you get the vanilla bean too, and the wafers makes it kind of sweet. The zucchini bread's it's not a yeasty zucchini bread, which I appreciate because I don't like yeasty bread scents. And you get some spice from the zucchini, but it's not too spicy. And you get a little bit of Palo Santo, but not too much. So that to me, it smelled like bakery. I never would even guess, if I hadn't known, that there was Palo Santo in it. I loved it. It threw 5 out of 5 in my son's room all day. And I've been keeping my eyes peeled for her to put this blend out again. And the next time she has customs, I will definitely request this because I need lots of it, and I loved it. So yeah, those are my empties for the week. Thank you for watching. Bye.